Hey, how's it going? Good morning. This is Tyler from Custom Tactics 101. I'm doing a gear review today of the River Country products. This is a two-person trekking pole tent. It weighs 2 pounds and a half, and it is 7 feet long, 5 feet wide. And man, this thing's nice and light. And it was only 45 bucks on eBay. So, you know, a lot of people say you get what you pay for. I'm not expecting anything magical out of this thing. This is more of a shelter for buddies or when I go camping with the kids. It's just a quick, easy setup. Lightweight, man. This thing's nice, and I like the bag for it. You know, it's got a nice little carry for it. And yeah, we'll get this thing set up. Right here, this is just the mat to go underneath the tent. I highly recommend anyone who's laying down a tent anywhere to put one of these down. It's going to help the condensation build up from under pressing up. That way when you wake up, the floor of your tent isn't so wet. And it's just going to protect your tent from punctures. So it's really important to put something down before you put your tent down. So I'm going to set this up, and then we'll crack into this bad boy right here. Oh, there's one thing else that you do need to have with this. Some trekking poles. Okay, if you don't have trekking poles, you're still fine. You can go and cut down some poles with this tent, or you can place it near 2 trees like you would a hammock and then set it up that way. So even if you are a type of guy who doesn't like trekking poles, you're still all set. Let's crack into this. I like the bag. All the lines are already on here. Stakes. These stakes are a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I could probably go with some lighter stakes. My under tarp's a little bit bigger than this. No, look at that. Pretty darn close. Just gonna go right down on those sides right there. Get the old stakes. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, I actually did change out some of them for some lighter ones. But I still have a couple of the original heavy ones. These are just, man, the weight compared to these ones is just crazy. The lighter you can go, the better. I like these ones. These are the ones it comes with, and it's dull down there, nice and flat, so that's going to be kind of hard sticking through the dirt. I like these ones where they got the point, and these are way, way lighter. So I'll be using these first. Bring it out. I always want to put it at the angle in towards the tent. Get all the sides staked down first. Like I said, bringing the stakes towards the tent, not out from the tent. We're gonna go in. Just take a quick look around. Did not take me very long at all to set this thing up, man. There's still 2 more lines right here which go to the vent. So I'll want to bring those out too, because you definitely want your tent breathing for sure. These ones don't have to run as long, I don't think. Maybe close. That one out. This thing is up and set up in about 2 minutes. I'll give the measurements one more time. This is 7 feet long, 5 feet wide. Now this is just a quick little setup. Only took about 2 to 3 minutes for me to set this thing up. So if you're having a long day hiking and you just want to freaking get set up and in there, this is the way to go. And this looks awfully roomy, man. For one person, this would be awesome. For 2, I'm not exactly sure. It might be a little cramped. But for a person, one guy and his dog, or if you're just going with your kid, that's perfect, man. So let's go on inside real quick. Open these vents up. Breathe a little bit. Hola! The height though, I'm sitting up right now and you can see my head's right there, man. And I'm only 5'7" on a good day. Coming through, got some D-rings right there. Well, O-rings for hanging some lamps. Got one on both sides. Right here, which is nice. Everything seems to be seam sealed, which is pretty good. Let's look down the corners. Yeah, look at that. See that light coming through? Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So right there on the corners, you can see the light coming in. It's probably, if it's on one, it's probably on all of them. Yeah, look at that. So water can get through in the corners, but that's an easy fix. I can patch that up. I'm gonna spray it down too. one time to really protect it in here. Yeah, I can definitely feel the breeze coming through, which is nice. The bug net seems pretty good. Seems small enough to block out the no-see-ums. At least most of the bugs. It's good right there. I don't know, like I said, this isn't a bad tent. There's plenty of room, man, for easy 2 sleeping pads. And then where it's so long, I'd still have room for my shoes and some gear down low. Get on up out of here. Step down. Let me out, let me out. It's not one of those fancy trekking pole tents. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. You know, I only paid $45 for this. the price has probably gone up a little bit. Chickens are going. I think I got an egg. But yeah, like I said, if you don't have trekking poles, you don't need them. You can just chop down some branches, or if there's trees close enough, you can just hook it up using the trees. The only thing left to do now is to tear this puppy down and see how well she stuffs back into the stuff sack. I forgot to put the stakes back in there. Oops. Oh, there we go. Everything's back in. You know, stuff's back in there pretty nice. I'd have to say it's probably not as quite as small as it was. I could have done a lot better job packing it up, but I really not too stressed out about that. But yeah, River Country products, man. Try it out, see if you like it. It's a cheap alternative to, you know, going hardcore and spending freaking $200 to $300, even $600 some of those freaking trekking pole tents are going for. So $45 to $50, you really can't beat this at the moment. This is one of the best things I've seen on the market for the price. So thanks for watching. This is Tyler from Custom Tactics 101. And like, subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.
He's a big little baby. He's a snuggly bug. Hi, Daniel.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for you and the dog.